sick.
Dude. All right. What's up, everyone? This is Betamax. My name is Fidel. And joining me on this episode is Brian Ortiz.
You.
What's up, man? How you been?
I'm good, man. Just chilling, working, like a fucking chump, and then just, watching stupid fucking series and writing riffs, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing for work these days?
I just do customer service stuff. So like I work for this patio furniture company that does like their lumber is made out of like recycled plastics from the ocean and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then they turn that shit into lumber. And I basically just kind of handle like answering just basic questions, and then like if customers like if like a part cracks or like they're missing something from their order, I just fill it. Like I just place orders for them. So yeah, I'm just kind of online all day placing orders, and luckily I get to work from home, so
that's nice.
It's chill, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. So when you're like, oh, did you just get home? I'm like, no.
Just clocked out.
Yeah, I mean, I clocked out, yeah. but yeah, no, I'm here.
It doesn't like affect you, like how sometimes people are like they kind of get that like cabin fever type just because they're always home type of thing.
I mean, I already have like fucking like weird anxiety issues, so it doesn't really affect me that much. So no,
like it doesn't like staying home doesn't bother you.
It bothers me when I leave for long, because my dog he's getting older, so like I'm trying to like not to get all sentimental and shit, but I'm trying to max out my time with him.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because he turns 12 in May, so I try to be as home as much as possible. And now that I'm working from home, like it's better for him because since we started working from home since the pandemic, he doesn't have to like stress that much, or he doesn't stress at all, like because we don't leave for for work anymore. So he's I feel like it's added like an extra year or two to his life. So yeah, and that's why I like it. And plus, man, it's just rolling out of bed and then just go clocking in real quick, and then just like I usually just like I'll doze off for like a little bit while being clocked in, and just like, okay, I got to start working, and
then you can just be chilling. You don't have to worry about like business attire type shit.
Yeah, no, that's the best. I've definitely been able to like save on buying like new clothes so often,
Yeah.
Because before when I was going into the office, I was buying clothes like like once or twice like every month or something, and it's just like, man, now I don't need to do that. Just I fucking just wear my shit until it gets faded, and then I buy it, and then I just recycle them out and just get new shit. But yeah. Nah, I personally love working from home, man. It fits my personality, because I don't like being around people too. Like,
yeah.
Plus, like the fucking I don't know, just like office drama and shit like that. Like, I don't gotta worry about that. And, plus, like I don't know, like I don't really handle pressure very well. So when I know someone's like breathing down my neck, like I freeze up and I get like
kind of panic.
Yeah, I get like panicky, and I don't like that. So like working here, like I'm in my like comfort zone. So like my like productivity or whatever is like way better than it was like initially and stuff like that. So
I'm similar in that way too. That's why I've always had like jobs where I'm driving, because I'm just out on the road,
Yeah, no, I feel that. Like I was telling my lady this actually maybe about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but I told her that one of my favorite jobs that I ever had was when I was a parts driver. Oh yeah, no, actually it was the other day, because we were driving through Ontario, and my route was mainly in South Ontario area, and I was explaining to her like, oh man, that was like my favorite like job, because I got to like just drive around like between Ontario and Riverside doing this like loop, delivery loop.
Yeah.
And I got to just blast my music, and like it was sick. And I would, when I hit the 60 freeway, like I would just I mean, I'd fucking cruise. I'd be going just like 60 miles an hour. You know, I'd be going slow as hell, just like, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I just, man, because I actually like driving too. But I mean, for that purpose, or I don't know.
Just to not have somebody.
Just
like,
in that, yeah. Like I know what I gotta. I know what to do, and I'm just gonna do it. And I'm by myself, and no one's bothering me. And like, it's the best, man.
Yeah, like I've always had like the only type of job I've had where it wasn't like that was when I was a teenager working at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Like so,
fuck that shit.
yeah. Other than that, it's always been like I've been on the road.
Yeah, man. Fucking Little Caesars for me, dog, is fucking.
Oh
man. Yeah, I worked at Little Caesars, and I worked at this spot over here in downtown Pomona. It's not there anymore. It's called Red Hill Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked for some weird fucking weird Peckerwood dudes. And like, yeah, it was. I mean, they were cool, but I should say they were nice to me. I don't want to say they're cool because I don't condone that kind of shit. But you know, those fools are just just got out of prison and shit like that. So they were like, fucking just knuckleheads. But the dude did fucking. He heard me listening to some fucking. I think I was listening to like. I think it was like Madball or something in the kitchen. I was only like I was 18 going on 19. I was in like Madball or something. He's like, oh fuck. He's like, what is this? This is cool. He's like, do you like metal at all? I was like, well, yeah. I was like, yeah, I like punk, like hardcore, and like I like some metal, but like at that time I was just like punk hardcore guy, and I was like getting into metal, but like, if it was not as like weird cornball shit, like. So like he's like, well, have you ever heard of this band called Bolt Thrower?
Oh,
and I was
shit.
like, no, I've never heard of Bolt Thrower, and like that was basically one of my like I'd say my third introduction to like death metal and like the death metal realm. I somehow stumbled on Mortician like the year before, and loved the quotes, the movie quotes and stuff, and then before that, like in like early high school, I stumbled on like a Cannibal Corpse and Nile song, and I was like, these are fucking crazy, like,
what the fuck,
know, like these are badass.
Yeah,
but I didn't like quite like grasp it like I did as I got older, when I started to really understand music and like this shit's sick, dude. Like,
yeah.
but man, fucking working that job was fucking fun, but also fucking trash.
Yeah. Don't they always go like that? The first jobs,
yeah. Kitchen jobs, like I feel like when it's not like, like the rush or whatever, the rush hours, like it's chill because you're just fucking around in the kitchen, like making stupid shit. Like, yeah, like me and my homie used to bump like Cold as Life and just a bunch of fucking cool music, and we'd be fucking making pizzas.
Yeah.
And then this fool was like an exceptional cook for the most part. And he would make like these crazy concoctions in the kitchen, and she was the best. Yeah, it was my homie Danny. Shout out to Danny. He's one of my oldest, and still, I just saw that fool last week. We still kick it all the time, but
that's what's up. That's what's up,
man.
So I'm having you on today because we're gonna talk True Detective.
Oh yeah.
But I kind of want to talk about you a little bit. Like. Because on the way over here, I was like, man, how long have I known Brian? I think we've known each other a little over 10 years now.
Yeah, I'd say about 11, 12, like when Aladdin started popping.
Yeah.
That's when, like, yeah. Because, I mean, I had seen you at shows before that.
Yeah.
But we didn't start actually, like, acknowledging each other till, like, Aladdin. So I think it was, like late 11, 2012-ish.
Around there, yeah.
Yeah, those are some of the coolest fucking years, man. Like I'd hate to be that fucking old guy, but man, Aladdin's, man, that fucking spot was the best. And it's cool. Like SOS is just celebrating 20 years too. Like, man, like that was a very like vital time for like California, like hardcore, and good fucking times. I miss that spot.
So I wanted to ask you about like your bands. How many bands are you actively in right now?
So I'm in two that are active, but three that I just do like as my palate cleanser when I kind of need like something to try something else. So I have Xibalba. That's the band that I've been in for a long time since we started. That's like I'd say like my main band.
Yeah.
even though I don't play shows with them anymore. I'm still like, you know, kind of in the background.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes writing shit and I guess like you know, like consigliere, like Silvio Dante,
There you
from
go.
The Sopranos.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, that I'm that guy.
Yeah.
And then I have another band called Tzompantli, which is a more of a. I mean, it's not too far from Xibalba, but it's a little bit more like overtly death metal and doom metal.
Yeah.
And then I have another band that's like more of a like a basic. I mean, it's just, basically each fucking band is just a different flavor of death doom. Like, you know, like Xibalba was like the more hardcore death doom. Tzompantli is just a straight up death doom band, and then I played in a band called Mortuary Punishment. That's like more kind of coffins esque, like more punkier kind of death doom. Kind of like like if you like basically like kind of like Blood for Blood with like doom metal parts is what I'm trying to go for, but I don't know if I'm executing it very well. But yeah, that's the band that I do like very 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 minimal part time. Just when I like randomly just get the urge to do it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Usually I do that project when I'm like in the thick of writing a record, and then I just kind of have writer's block for like a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of switch focus to that, and then focus on that for like a week or two, and then it'll kind of help me like flesh out what I want to do to finish the record or whatever I'm working on. That's my main focus. But yeah, those are my bands. And then I back in the day I played in a band called Time for Change. We were like straight edge hardcore band, and
I remember seeing that band name all the time.
we played in Corona, Riverside all the fucking time.
Like, cause back then, like the type of hardcore that I was into, I was more into like the metalcore or like beat down, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really going to like just the straight up hardcore, the straight up punk shows. Yeah. But I would always see like on the showcase flyers, I would always see that band, Time for Change. Yeah. It's just crazy to think that you were in that band.
Yeah. I played drums in that band, and I mean, yeah, like basically how the whole like SOS thing started back in the day. Like we were friends with Nate. I mean, when he was like literally a fucking kid. Like like we were all like 18, 19, and he was like I think 16 at the time, maybe going on 17, and he was like booking shows with our other homie John Farva that was at our Riverside too. And when showcase shows, like we play showcase like a fuck ton of times, and then like when we started doing like DIY spots, when showcase kind of started like fizzling out, you know, SOS popped up and started booking stuff, and then you know they were friends of ours, and they, you know, they fucked with us, so they started booking us, and then you know Nate started a band, and then you know this band called Adult Heart with Jason, and so it was him and Jason, and then me and Little Brian in Time for Change, and we're all friends, and then all of us were still kind of on that tip, like, oh fuck man, like we want to play something a little heavier, because both bands were a little bit more like, you know, like kind of just straight up hardcore, you know. And so we were just like, oh yeah, let's start something like Crowbar, Disembodied, like Morbid Angel type shit. And like mix those, just whatever's fucking low tuned, heavy, like that's what we wanted to do. And basically like when me and Brian were like initially talking, because me and Brian we would say that when we weren't around, because me and Brian hung out a lot back in the day, and yeah, we were just like, yeah, something that's fucking like just heavy, like Disembodied. And like at that time I started kind of dipping my toes way more into death metal, and I was like, man, they'd be cool to start something that's like 90s hardcore, but like with like some kind of death metal parts. And and then like Jason was like perfect for that, because he was into death metal. And Nate was like, oh yeah, basically like I can sing. Jason, I can hit up Jason. He'll play drums, because he's good at drums and he likes death metal. And we're like, well, fuck yeah, let's fucking do it. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically like the Xibalba origin story. And yeah.
Does it bother you when people say Xibalba?
No, because it's like, you know, it's like fucking saying Germany and Deutschland. There's just certain ways to say shit, and like I'm not gonna fucking like be fucking weird about someone's pronunciation. Like I say Xibalba, like, hopefully people can, like copy what I say. But if they don't, they're like, oh, Xibalba, like, I don't care. Doesn't matter, it doesn't matter to me. So like some people, like my dad calls it Xibalba, like, and I have homies like that call it Xibalba, and I was like, oh, it's Xibalba. Like, there's no really.
Because I've also heard Xibalba.
Yeah, I heard that because of the X in Spanish. So Spanish it would be that, but it's a Mayan word. So like the Mayan says Xibalba.
Yeah.
And if you speak Nahuatl, they would pronounce it Xibalba.
Yeah.
But if you're American, it's Xibalba. So it's just whatever. It's however you want to say it. I don't really give a fuck.
Has like
the music.
Has like the indigenous stuff like always been incorporated into the band?
Yeah. I mean, like, not as like overtly, but it's always been there. Like our very first T-shirt design was a fucking hands holding a headless, a decapitated conquistador.
Oh shit!
So we always had like the kind of like, like anti-colonial, anti-European type shit. Like like there, it's always been there. So, but I mean, like we weren't like. It was more from like a very like ignorant standpoint. Like we didn't like at that time. Like I didn't really know a lot of like the history in depth. I just knew like the gist of it and what I was taught like growing up and then of course like school. But you don't learn that shit in school.
Yeah, no, you don't.
So yeah, it's always been there. And then like we were like when we were trying to find out names like. We were like, oh yeah, like me and Nate were like, oh, let's look for something fucking that's like Mexica, Aztec, and everyone was kind of down, but then like, well, Brian's like, well, but I'm not Mexican, I'm from, he's from Nicaragua, and then Jason's like, well, I'm not either, I'm Salvadoran, so we're like, well, let's look for Mayan, like their their territories encompassed a lot of Mexico and then Central America. So I was like, well, let's look for something Mayan. Let's do that. And then we stumbled upon Xibalba, and that was awesome. We thought it was cool because it was the underworld, so it's fucking evil. And that's what we wanted. It was like something fucking evil.
Because it translates to like roughly place of fear.
Place of fear, yeah. Which is like it's the underworld, and it's like which there's a Nahuatl version of it. Called Mictlan, which is essentially like very similar. It's like there's different realms that you have to kind of go through, and we always like thought that was really cool. And then like when we discovered the name back in the day, it made me like just the way I am. Like I'm like, well, fuck, that sounds cool. I want to fucking start reading about that shit. And then I started like dipping my feet more into like Mayan and like the indigenous. Like indigenous stuff, like just like whatever I could pull up online and whatever books I could grab, and not so much of the books because I can't read books, or I can now, but back in the day I didn't have the patience.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But yeah, I would try to do little mini dives, I call them that. They weren't deep dives; they're just like little mini dives, just kind of dipping my toes.
Get your feet wet.
Yeah. Because I mean, I was in my early 20s. I was like 21, I think. Yeah, I was 21, so I was still fucking developing, and like I was still going out doing shit, like just being a fucking knucklehead, So, I didn't want to just sit there like a fucking, like I do now and just fucking read shit, like. But yeah, it was. I'd say the indigenous thing has always kind of been there. It's
you like fully embraced it, right?
Yeah, and we were very like conscious of it, like. I mean, like. I know people probably don't want to hear this, but when we kicked out our original second guitar player, like the criteria was you had to be either fucking Mexican or Central American, like to join the band, because we were like, yeah, we don't want any fucking. Now it doesn't matter. Like, now that we don't care, because like the core of us are still like Chicano, Salvadoran, so like but yeah, it's always been there, and. We've always kind of tried to, put that on blast and be proud of all that stuff, like just kind of show people that it's okay to it's okay to be brown.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to embrace your culture.
There's a rich history.
It's a lot of fucking rich history, and a lot of stuff that's like added to the lexicon of society today. So it's like something to be proud of.
And what about your? How do you pronounce the other band?
Tzompantli?
Tzompantli?
Yeah, Tzompantli. Yeah, it means a skull rack in Nahuatl, and yeah. So that one. So like where like Xibalba is like a little bit more like. It's got like like the pride stuff. The cultural pride.
Yeah.
But it's also got a lot of stuff that has to do with like depression. Street life struggles.
Yeah.
Just everyday shit that working class motherfuckers go through basically. Yeah. And this is like not that. It's basically just like more like historical stuff, but I tried to kind of make it.
And this is mostly all you, right?
This essentially it is all me, except on this last album, the skeleton and the songs are all me, but I did have like the homies that helped me playing live. I invited them to like, oh hey, I got a song that I want you to play a lead on. Like I just hear you playing that.
Yeah.
I hear you playing a lead here, and so that they helped out in that regard. And then, but I had everything fleshed out and kind of like mapped out, and then they just kind of input, their
flavor,
their little touch of like lead guitars and stuff like that, and then on some of the folk instruments like the tribal drums and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that one is more just like history, indigenous folklore, stuff like that. Touches on like. So far, it's mainly Mexica, but there's also like Chichimeca stuff. Because that's where like my family's from Zacatecas. My grandmother's side's from Zacatecas, and that's kind of the side that we're like more connected to.
Yeah.
And they're from Nochislan, and they were like they're Chichimeca. So I wrote a song. I wrote a couple songs with the Chichimeca in mind, and so. But yeah, that's it. It mainly deals with the folklore, the mythology, like the different deities, stuff like that. So like
that's fucking awesome,
the deity
dude.
worship, ancestor worship, shit like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
So, and then Mortuary Punishment's just like mean, like more like just asshole shit, just like being mean. And
you have a cassette, right? For Mortuary?
Yeah.
I think I have it.
Oh hell yeah!
I think I have. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta check because I have a shitload of cassette tapes, but I'm pretty sure I have it in my collection.
Hell yeah, yeah! I put out two cassettes on Transylvanian recordings for that project, and both just EPs, like short stuff. Like I said, I just kind of like wrote that stuff just for fun as a palate cleanser in between like records or in the middle of records when I kind of lost my my mojo, and yeah, it's cool. They were fun to do. Those same thing, just all me. I played drums, everything, and that project's strictly me. I had no help.
Yeah.
On that other than just the recording, just tracking it, but yeah, Mortuary Punishment's like.
How did you link up with Transylvania?
How did that happen? I want to say I put out a tape. It was the first Mortuary Punishment tape, I think, and because that was the first like true solo thing that I did.
Yeah.
And I put out the tape by myself, like, which is fucking annoying. I don't even know why the fuck I did that shit, but I did it, and that dude listened to it. He's like, "Oh, dude," he's like, "Hey, if you how many tapes did you make?" And I was like, "Oh, I only made like 50, And he's like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, you sold out of them?" I was like, "Yeah, I sold out of them." And he's like, "Oh, that's sick." He's like, "Hey, do you mind if I do the next pressing of it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be sick, dude." I was like, "Fucking honestly, I don't want to deal with this shit. Yeah. Fucking going to the fucking post office all the fucking time. Like, nah, fuck that." So I was like, "Yeah." So he basically kind of took that over, and he'd give him my cut of the tapes, and then I'd sell those, and then we made out pretty well, you know. I mean, not like fucking bandits, but you know, modestly, it was cool.
Yeah.
And I told him that I had a Tzompantli thing, and I was like, hey, I'm working on like a Death Doom project that's more like, you know, like straight up death metal, not like the kind of punk esque Death Doom, but and here's what I have. And he's like, all right. He's like, well, he's like, if you want to record it, you know, however you want to record it, if you want to do it in a studio or if you want to do like the one man thing, and do it more raw lo-fi, he's like, I'll put that shit out too. And I'm like, fuck yeah, all right, okay. So I did it that like that. I recorded it on my lady's computer and took up all the fucking memory. But
how long did it take you?
oh man, not that long. It was maybe about a week altogether.
Oh, that's not bad.
And that's like in between, like I still had to work and stuff like that. So sometimes I'd get off of work and I wouldn't like want to do anything. So I didn't do it. But altogether, yeah, it wasn't that long. And then when I showed him, he was like, "Oh fuck yeah, I want to put this out." And he basically, I sent him the files, and he kind of just like brought some of the levels up a little bit. Had like one of his homies kind of just like just mix it up a little bit because it was, like I said, it was still very lo-fi.
Yeah.
So they kind of brought the levels up a little bit, but yeah. Then that and and then that's all she wrote. And then I hit up. I got like confidence after the tape did very well, and I was just like, well, I got a couple labels in mind that, you know, because I want to do another album.
Yeah.
And this one I want to actually like do it in a studio and like do real drums, because the first demo is it's all programmed drums.
Okay.
And so I did that. I recorded, like, I think I used I think it was like part of no, it was after the pandemic money, but I used some like financial aid money that I had gotten. Because I took a course, and they were giving out free money for students that wanted to enroll and stuff, and I'm like,
hell yeah.
So I fucking jumped on that, and I used some of the money to record, and came out cool, and I was like really proud of it. So I hit up one label. The label that was on top of my list was $20, and I hit them up, and then I was gonna hit up a different label. But I was like, I'll wait to see if $20 has, and like within that day that I sent the email, he responded. Oh, he's like, I like this stuff a lot. I'm down to put it out. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
So yeah, and then that's basically all she wrote with that. And then in terms of playing, like we play every now and then, but yeah, you know, I don't like fucking, I don't know. I'm a fucking weird motherfucker now. So I'm like, just like really anxious about stuff, so I don't like to play that much anymore. Like in general, with either band.
Yeah.
So like I'm kind of on there, but yeah, I got a new record coming out soon. So
for which band?
Tzompantli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still writing it, or it's done?
No, it's done. It's first single drops sometime this month, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh nice! Can't wait to hear that shit.
Hell yeah, man! It's gonna be cool. Excited.
All right, so let's get into it. The reason we're here.
Let's do it.
So, True Detective. Were you pretty excited when they announced the new season?
Oh fuck yeah, man! I'm like a fucking like, man. I used to be a fucking like a hater. Like, I mean, I'm still like I still got a little bit of hater in me, but
yeah.
but now like I've embraced my inner nerd geek shit. So when I fucking see like stuff that I'm like a fan of, like when announcements like that get made, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I get excited. And I'm like, this is gonna be great. And fucking yeah, man, I was stoked when the first like trailer came on, and I love the actors, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fucking sick. Like,
yeah, I saw Jodie Foster. I'm like, dude, I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, Contact is one of my favorite like alien extraterrestrial movies, and yeah, she fucking killed that role. So I was like, and then of course, fucking Silence of the fucking Lambs. Like, come on, like two goats, man. Like I'm like, she's gonna kill this, which I feel like she did. She did good. And then the indigenous chick, she fucking killed it too. She was bad.
She was a boxer. I didn't know she got. I believe this was her first like big acting thing.
Well, she was in an indie movie. I forgot what it's called, but she like her sister gets trafficked, and so she's like trying to like look for she goes out looking for her sister, and of course she's a boxer, so they showcase her beating the fuck out of dudes.
Oh hell yeah!
It's pretty sick. It's a good movie. I'll look it up and I'll share it with you when
hell yeah,
we get a chance. But yeah, it's a good movie. Low budget kind of indie flick, but it's still good.
All right, so for the first season, because the first season is like so highly regarded, like as like perfect television.
It's the perfect season ever created. Like
just overall television.
Like I mean, like and Sopranos is like the goat of all series, but that series kind of just shits on everything, like HBO, Showtime, any kind of series that's ever been created. That story is just shits all over it. It's got everything, you know. It's got a little kind of fucking comedy jabs here and there.
Yeah,
it's dark, it's gritty, it's, you know, like it kind of like you. I don't know. I think that was like the first time that I ever felt like it was such a good mystery that I felt like engaged.
Yeah,
like, you know, like oh, fuck, who the fuck is it? Like you know, trying to figure it out, and yeah, like it made me feel engaged, and I think that's what makes it even greater. Like, because like fucking the message boards were probably going fucking crazy. I'm not a message board guy, but I imagine like, you know, they were fucking insane, you know. But
and then like Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey, like fucking great in it.
They're fucking best, dude.
Like their chemistry was so good. Yeah. Like they played so well off of each other.
Fuck yeah. It was, yeah, man. It's the perfect fucking series. It's the perfect season of television ever. I wish that like there was some kind of fucking like deleted scenes or like extended shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I pray that like one day that shit like fucking comes out. Even though I know prayer won't do a goddamn thing, but I can still hope though. I can still hope. I can hope there. That's a better word. I hope.
I hope. Yeah, there you go. So what about season 2? Season 2 seems to be the one that a lot of people kind of shit on. You know.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I even though it's the worst out of all 4. It's still top tier television. Like it's still gritty. It's still got a little bit of those like comedic parts. It's got really good acting. Like the story was all over the place. And then like, you know, you kind of learn why it was all over the place, because the dude was he put out a banger in season 1 and HBO was like, give us another one.
Give us more.
Yo, we need more. We need another fucking story right now.
Yeah.
And it was rushed. But it's still good TV. Like it's still entertaining. It's still like the mystery is still there to where you feel engaged, and
it's a good crime drama.
It's a very good crime drama. Like it shits on I would say 90% of the crime drama shit that comes out on TV around that time.
Yeah,
and fucking it's still good. Like it's still really good. I've come to appreciate it over the years. Like the first watch, I was like, okay, maybe this might be dog shit, but then like I watched it again and I'm like, okay, like now that I kind of know what's going on and I know what to look for, now the story is a little bit more like, okay, you know, it's not a bad fucking story. A little lazy at parts for sure, but like we know why that is, and you kind of just take that with, at least I just took that with a grain of salt. Like, and you know, I rewatched it for like a third time and I'm like, okay, like I think I fuck with this season. I think it grew on me. I think I like it. And yeah, like I fucking love it, dude. Colin Farrell's fucking role's great.
Oh, dude's
a fucking badass actor, dude. I was really impressed with fucking what's his name? Fucking Wedding Crasher.
Oh, Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, man, that fool's fucking like such a clown, and he's so funny. But I thought he upped his chops a little bit with that. Like he had that kind of dark, sinister gangster, and he did it really well. And then, you know, I think. Was that movie came out after Brawl on
Saul Blood?
Yeah, oh, man, that movie's great. Like, you know, like, so it kind of, you know, kind of segued him into different shit, and he's just trying new shit, and like, man, it sucks because he got shit on, and I remember seeing like the reviews, and I'm like, fool, like what, like, are you guys watching the same fucking series? Like, he killed it.
I think it's because people were holding on to like, oh, this is the funny guy.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a funny guy, and like he's never really played like a villainous type character.
Yeah.
Besides like the Psycho remake, like long time ago.
Long time ago, yeah.
But
he's like a youngster in that movie.
Yeah.
You don't even know that it was him.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was him until like I saw like something. And I was like, oh shit, that's fucking Vince Vaughn. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, and I almost forgot that he was in fucking Lost World Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, man, I don't know why I always thought it was like a bootleg Matt Lillard or some shit like that. But then I was like, no, it's fucking Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But yeah, he killed it. I thought
Yeah.
he did great in it. Like, I think the only character I would feel was kind of forgettable for me that I don't really remember is Taylor Kitsch.
Yeah.
Like I don't even remember what his story was.
He was the closeted gay fool, basically. Like, like
okay.
he basically he was gay, but he was like, you know, not, he was in the closet, like,
Yeah.
and then he had a lot of like repressed shit, and like he had a girlfriend,
Yeah.
and he couldn't perform because he's not attracted to women.
Yeah.
Then there was some, just other shit. Like, his story could have been fucking great, and they kind of just fumbled it. But you know what it is too. Like, I think one of my other main critiques was, there's just too many main characters.
Too many.
I think 2 or maybe even 3 as like a subplot character.
Yeah.
And yeah, because Rachel McAdams she did a good job too, but I feel like her character is just kind of like whatever too. Like,
Yeah.
like I see why she belongs there, or her character belongs there.
Yeah.
Because it's good for the story. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, it's just kind of weird. Those 2 characters, if they're gonna be there, just have them like in the cut, like like side characters or something.
Yeah. Supporting characters. Basically.
Yeah. But because I mean, it's Colin fucking Farrell. Like, motherfuckers.
He's great.
He's a badass motherfucker.
I don't think I've seen him in anything where even if the movie I didn't like, I thought he did bad.
Yeah. No, he's always kind of brought his A game to every role, regardless of if the movie sucked or if it was great. But yeah, and dude, I didn't even know for like the first like couple days after I saw the Batman, I didn't know he was in fucking the Batman.
Yeah, the Penguin.
Fucking Penguin. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was really good in that
he
too.
Was sick. Yeah. It's funny because like I was like, man, this motherfucker's familiar to me, but I'm trying to think like what mob movies this fool's in. I'm like, this boy ain't in no mob movies.
Yeah,
He must be a new character or a new guy on the scene. And nah, it's fucking Colin Farrell. I'm like, oh shit, like fuck yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, but people were just like shitting on it like crazy, and
yeah,
I mean, of course it didn't live up to the first season.
Of course not.
But that doesn't mean it was bad. You know,
I
people
agree.
were way too harsh on that shit.
I agree, and it's fucking great. Like, especially after I think I rewatched it maybe like 5 times total.
Oh wow!
And I'm a fucking geek, man.
I rewatch a lot of shit too.
Yeah, dude, I've watched Sopranos. I don't even tell you how many times I've watched Sopranos all the way through.
I've only seen Sopranos maybe 5 times.
Oh man,
through.
that's still a good number though.
Yeah,
like that's more than, I think that's better than average. But mine surpasses that. It's like I couldn't even give you a number to. If I had to guesstimate, maybe like 40 times maybe. I would say.
Damn. It's
maybe less,
I understand.
maybe I don't know, man. But
it's a great show.
If that makes me sound pathetic, I don't give a fuck.
Nah, Sopranos is fucking great.
Yeah, but you know what? Like it's a good, like when I don't know what to watch, I'll usually just throw Sopranos on because I'm like, and then it'll be there on in the background, and then sometimes I'll get sucked back into it, and sometimes I'll just kind of let it be background while I fuck around and just do things. But anyways, back to the detective, baby. Back to the detective, because I can go on all fucking. Like for fucking a week straight about The Sopranos. This will be a week-long ass podcast.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm down.
A fucking saga. The Betamax saga.
Hell yeah. Then season 3 gets announced, and I remember I'll admit I was a little hesitant just because I was like, oh man, I feel like it's gonna get worse. You know, it's gonna get worse. But then when they announced the cast, like Mahershala Ali,
I was like, okay.
Stephen Dorff, and I was like, all right, okay.
I think I can fuck with this.
And then I thought it was incrable.
Fuck yeah, it's like
it was so good.
You know, everyone will say it's like quote unquote a return to form. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was fucking the acting was great. Steven Dorff, I think, fucking stole the fucking.
Oh yeah,
he stole the show. His fucking character was so cool, and like I mean, not taking away anything for Marshall Ali. He was fucking fantastic in that movie. But there was something about Steven Dorff, like in that kind of supporting role, that just like he just made everything so much like cooler in my opinion. And just his character, like his accent, everything was just fucking on fucking point. And yeah, she was fucking great fucking season. And I loved how like the it's the time, the chronological time shit. It's all fragmented.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
It like goes back and forth.
Yeah. And it makes sense when you see that the guy's going through fucking Alzheimer's. And it's kind of makes that even like everything's kind of like fragmented and going in and out of different time periods. It's fucking.
Because I haven't rewatched in a while, but it doesn't tell you, right? Like it doesn't say like present day or 3 years ago or stuff like that. Does it?
No, it doesn't. I think it doesn't have like a little thing that says 1990 or 2000 whatever. Yeah, it doesn't. You kind of just have to you figure it out pretty quickly, but you're just you kind of leave that to your imagination, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, that shit was fucking good, and like it was a cool story, cool like mystery. I will say I think the mystery, of course, the mystery is better. Yeah. And the mystery for 2 kind of like on the edge of your seat. This one was a little bit more like the mystery was still there, but just not as engaging, I want to say. Mm-hmm. But it was still great though. But yeah, I would say season 3 is my second favorite. Yeah? Yeah. After season 1.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. I like that you brought up Steven Dorff, like how he kind of stole the show, because before this, like I haven't really seen him in anything besides Blade.
Yeah, Blade.
Like, and so I didn't really have like a gauge of like what kind of actor he is, you know, because I wasn't familiar with his work. Yeah. But yeah, man, he fucking knocked it out of the park big time. Like, I was like, man, this guy needs to be in more stuff. Yeah. He needs to be talked about more.
And like some like westerns or some shit like that. I want to say I did see him in actually, no. I watched a western with him recently where he played an outlaw fucking antagonist. I got to look up what it's called, but I watched it recently and it was actually, he was sick in that. Kind of remind me of his role in fucking in True Detective, because he has that like fucking gritty southern accent. Like it's fucking sick. Yeah, he's a great fucking actor. He's badass, dude.
Yeah, I definitely want to see him in more stuff. So now season 4,
I loved it.
You loved it.
I wanted it to be longer. I was a little.
I did want it to be longer.
I wanted it to be longer. I feel like fucking it should have been longer. I should at least 8 episodes like all the other ones. Yeah. But fucking, of course, the acting great. The characters were cool. I you know what I really liked was people were like talking about like the supernatural aspect of it. Yeah. But I think it was more so like not so much like supernatural as it was just that character's point of view, like that their perception of what they are like seeing. Nobody else has seen. Yeah. Just them, you know. But and I can see why people would shit on that, because like, oh, it's kind of like, oh yeah, the supernatural, like there's no ghosts in True Detective, and it's like, well, I mean there is, like, but there isn't, you know. And I think people kind of like missed it with that, you know, like they're not really ghosts. It's just what this person is fucking seeing, you know.
Because there is sort of like a rational explanation for things too. Yeah, yeah. So like, because like when they have like the men go out onto the ice, and they say like, oh, your clothes will be here if she allows you to come back, you know. So like it kind of makes you think like, oh, she didn't allow them to come back. But I mean, the rational explanation would be like they froze to death. Yeah, you know. So like, there's the both explanations for you know, like
and then the when they send the corpsicle to Anchorage, and they do the autopsy, and they discover that, oh no, they just died from fucking freezing, like they didn't get murdered, and you know, remember, they're all pissed off about it, but then you find out like, oh fuck yeah, they did just freeze to death. Like,
and then they even explain the spiral on the forehead.
Oh man,
Yeah.
The ending, that last episode was fucking like my lady still hasn't seen the last 2 episodes, so I'm like, hey, let me know when you want to watch them. I want to watch those last 2 episodes again. But man, that last episode, the ending was perfect. Like, I thought it was the coolest ending out of all the series. Yeah,
I see like a lot of people like shitting on it, which is weird.
Which is it's so sick though. Like it's fucking like basically like it fucking highlights two things: how sick indigenous people are, and how fucking police are fucking worthless. They don't do a goddamn thing.
Yeah,
and so that episode is like, I feel like it's a fucking anarchist wet dream. It's a libertarian's wet dream. It's a fucking like leftist wet dream. Like everybody should come together and be like, that fucking shit was fucking sick.
Yeah,
because it was fucking badass. Like they took the power back. Like Rage Against the Machine, baby. I don't know, man. That was one of my favorite endings. But yeah, I loved it, man. And then like, but you know what? I feel like motherfuckers were just like shitting on it to just shit on it because, like early on they were like, oh my god, the fucking CGI is fucking trash.
Man,
bro, the CGI is literally on there for like 2 fucking seconds. Like, kick back, dude. Like, there's just people like nitpicking like the dumbest fucking shit. Like, that I'm like, bruh.
It's because everybody's an intellectual critic now.
Yeah, it's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Dude. And then you know what else is sick? I just found out the director, Isa Lopez, she's from Mexico. She's from Mexico City, yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, fucking a Mexican fucking lady did this. This is fucking sick. I was like, fuck yeah, I like it even more. Like, I want to support.
So the Corpsicle, I had mentioned on I talked about it on a previous episode, and I had said that John Carpenter helped with designing it, but I was wrong. It was Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so he was the one that helped design the whole core. It looks fucking tight.
Dude, that shit looked badass.
Yeah.
Dude. It looked very, it looked very Carpenter-esque, like the Thing.
The Thing, yeah, that's why I thought.
It was badass. Like, it just looked fucking, like, just crazy. And then when the fool he's actually still alive.
Oh my god,
that part was.
I was like, holy
sick.
shit.
I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And like, how the fuck is that motherfucker still alive? And then like, the next time you see him, he's literally fucking like has no arms, no legs, because everything was frozen, fucking frostbitten off, and even like his eyes and his that shit was crazy, dude. And then like he starts talking to her all crazy and.
Oh yeah, because I can't remember her character's name. Do you remember her character? Evangeline Navarro. That's right.
Yeah, Navarro.
So, because her character kind of struggles with like, because she doesn't know her indigenous name.
Yeah,
you know?
she doesn't really. She's kind of like disconnected from that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Her mom died, I guess, before giving her Inuit name, and yeah, it's just so she feels like disconnected from that. But yeah, I was really excited to see like her kind of like, it shows that like reconnecting journey, and like she's like, and as soon as she gives her name to that elder, immediately she's like, oh yeah, come on in, like I'll tell you what the fuck happened, or I'll tell you a story, it could go either, you kind of have to use your imagination whether they did it or not, but yeah, good fucking, that's a good season.
Yeah, because
it was longer.
Yeah. Yeah, because like it sprinkles in the whole like she's starting to hear stuff, because you had mentioned like he starts talking to her all crazy. You know?
Yeah.
So like she's like talking about she's starting to hear stuff, and then Jodie Foster's character is like very skeptical.
Yeah.
Very. But I love the part where like she saves her from like falling in the ice, and then she asks her like, what did Holden say?
Yeah.
And you could see like how it affected her, because she like just accepted.
Oh yeah.
Accepted what she was seeing.
It was that part was deep, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple parts I was like, fuck, man, like it's bringing a tear to my eye. Man.
Yeah,
What the fuck? Who the fuck is chopping onions over here? And like, it's just, yeah, it was good, man. Especially like her, like she's so like cold, and like everyone kind of comments on how like even the chief commented like, oh yeah, you used to be good, but now you're not so good after what happened to your son and to your husband. And she's just like, I don't want to believe that shit. She's just kind of internalizes everything.
Yeah.
And just doesn't fucking. But yeah, it was.
What did you think of Pete, the guy that kills his dad?
Oh, dude. I mean, he's kind of like, if you think about it, he's like the true, like where Russ is like the quote unquote true detective.
Yeah.
And then, like Marshawn Lee, he's the true detective out of their group. I feel like he's the true detective because he's the one kind of finding out most of the information for them. And, not that they're not, pulling their weight, but he's kind of like finding things out. Like, she's like, okay, well, I got to lead. Look up this, look up this, look up. She's like, go do this, like basically like do all the admin work. And he's actually finding all this information on things. And
because he ended up finding out why their partnership kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, and because he was doing that on the side, and I like that they kind of did that. I kind of wish they would have hinted at that a little earlier on.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty cool that he was actually looking into that stuff. And then like I loved like the kind of like the corruption, the undertone. I love the fucking Tuttle Easter eggs.
Oh yeah.
The Russ Cole's dad Easter egg. Like that shit fucking, I was like, oh yeah, he's Russ Cole's dad. Yeah. Like what the fuck? Like this is badass. But that shit was sick, man. Like
I did see people were like, oh, I wonder if like Russ is gonna have a cameo or something.
Yeah. I mean, I was hoping, but I was like, you know what? It's not about him, man. Like I don't think that they're gonna do that.
Yeah,
but
it would have been too distracting.
Yeah, but it'd be cool if they mentioned him at least, like something.
Yeah.
But we got his dad though. His dad was mentioned. That was pretty cool. And then he was actually like someone that his ex lover was actually seen like her vision or her perception of what was going on and how those bodies found. Or were found or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, he showed me." And he's like, "What the?
Like, he's dead, right?" Hey. So, hey, he told me. I don't know.
Yeah. But you can interpret that. I mean, some people could be like, "Okay, did she really see him?" Or some people could also be like, "Maybe that was just like her inner intuition saying some shit," but she started kind of manifesting it as Mr. Cole fucking showing her the way, and it's a lot of different things, and like that's what I'm saying, like the whole like people seeing like spirits and stuff like because Navarro sees a lot of them, but you kind of learn that she has schizophrenia in her family, so she may even be schizophrenic, and when she kills that dude, when the murder suicide or the suicide or whatever the hell. When they find that dude, she's like, "Oh, you got that look in your eye that where she kind of just like blanks out, and maybe that's like part of her like schizophrenia coming out."
She's that blind rage.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of cool, just little nuanced things that I thought were really, really, really great. They like kept the True Detective kind of legacy like there with the Easter eggs, and then also with the story, but it feels fresh. It feels like it's not a fuck ripoff of of what Pizzolatto did, and
it definitely feels like its own thing.
Yeah. It could easily just be called Night Country.
Yeah,
I'd be like, fuck it, this is sick.
Yeah,
this is badass.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't know. I just wish it was fucking longer.
What did you think of that ending? Do you think because there's a lot of like back and forth on whether Navarro is dead or not?
I think she's dead.
You think so?
And I think that basically because there's that final shot where Danvers goes and she sits on her porch and she's just overlooking the lake or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like Navarro kind of comes, but they don't acknowledge each other. They don't even look at each other. So I think she knows that she's there. It's like more of like a presence. Like she's just there. And so I think she passed. I think she went out the same way that her sister went out. But I don't know. That's what I think. But she could also just be roaming around because people say that they saw her. But
Yeah.
Then again, those people are drinking fucking contaminated water that might be making them fucking see shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I think she's gone too. Because, they don't acknowledge each other, like, at all.
Yeah.
I feel like the way the shot was put, like, there's the door border, like, in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was done
separate.
Yeah.
It keeps them separate, but they're still in the same shot and in the same area. So it's like...
Yeah. I think that was done intentionally.
I feel like that too. Yeah, it was like I said, man. Like of course it's no season 1, but like I mean, who knows? Over the year, I mean, as of this moment, it's my number 3.
Yeah,
it's it's 1, 3, 4, 2, but who knows? Because I'm probably gonna watch it in the next couple of months again.
Yeah,
especially since it's so short.
Yeah,
it might even move up to that fucking 2 spot because I really liked it a lot. I have a soft spot for fucking Jodie Foster just because she's in 2 of my favorite fucking like, horror or horror adjacent movies and fucking like she's just fucking she's a great actor.
She's a badass, and she's in Taxi Driver.
Yeah, she's in Taxi Driver. She's bad, dude.
Yeah.
So but I don't know. Fucking haters can fucking eat shit, man. Like
I don't understand.
I don't understand that shit either, man.
I don't understand because like. I mean, I don't really like to like rely on like Rotten Tomatoes or stuff like that.
Yeah, same. I don't.
But like the scores for it are so high.
Yeah.
But people are just on like YouTube or on Twitter complaining about this shit.
On it, yeah. But like a lot of the people that are complaining about it, like on YouTube and shit like that, they're not like legit fucking like critics. Like they're not recognized like in that industry for being legit critics. So like they're just fucking motherfuckers just screaming into the void, man. But yeah, I came across a few that I was just like, dude, like what the fuck? And like I mean, even when I was searching for like little season 2 recaps, fucking I came across why season 4 sucks. And I'm like, I didn't even search for season 4. I searched for season 2. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm just like, dude, I don't get it, man. It's just like fucking like people traded in their fucking their edgelord cards and just became like straight fucking like bozo critics to shit on like everything that people fucking enjoy, like I hate
to just to hate.
But it's you got 2 fucking female leads, you got a Mexican female director. Like it's grounds for fucking weird motherfuckers to just be like, nah, bro, like this is trash.
Yeah, because like when I was looking at videos too, I noticed that there was a lot of just hate on it, and so I was like, you know what, I want to see why they don't like it.
Yeah,
I had to almost turn off all of them because a lot of them were immediately like, oh, this one sucks because season 1 did it like that. I was like, why are you comparing it like that? Like, and then there was one specifically.
They're called fucking anthologies for a reason.
Yeah, you fuck. but there was one specifically that. They asked the guy like, oh, like why was it so bad? And his first response was because it's super woke. And I was like, oh, come on. I was like, come on, dude.
Bro,
like,
it's just reflecting like the current time and what's going on. There's protests. There's fucking people know that there's corruption going on. Like this is real shit that's going on, and what we're supposed to just fucking live in La La Land. Like it's not pushing any kind of fucking message.
Yeah, it's not.
Literally just fucking. It just has that stuff in the background, and they're like side subplots, man. Like it's not that fucking serious, dog. Like no one's fucking indoctrinating you, dog. Like kick back, man. You fucking. That's what I'm saying, man. Media literacy.
Yeah.
Media literacy and motherfuckers are just dumb, man. Like people need to fucking
chill out.
Yeah.
Just fucking relax,
Kick
dude.
back and read a fucking book.
Yeah.
Or go outside, touch some grass or
touch
some shit.
Grass, yeah.
Go climb a tree.
Something. Do something.
I don't know, dog, but yeah.
Climb a tree. I like that one.
Yeah, go climb some fucking trees. That shit used to be sick back in the day. Like,
fuck yeah.
Dude, if my fucking fat ass could still climb a tree, my ass would be in trees all fucking day. I'd be set up in a tree. I'd put my computer in a tree house or some shit and fucking work from tree home. I don't know.
I like that one because I've always heard that go touch some grass.
Yeah.
Go climb a tree. I like that one. That I'm gonna start saying. I'm gonna start using that one.
Bro, fucking the healing powers of nature.
Yeah.
Nature will set you straight.
Yeah, for real. It really will.
Yeah, just like fucking the Night Country. All that snow and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking set everybody straight.
So, are you excited for a season 5?
I just saw I saw a couple days ago that
I
they
think Issa
got it
Lopez
renewed,
is coming
and
back.
she's
right?
coming back. Yeah, so I'm hoping it's not like the Pizzolatto shit where he fucking they rushed his ass, but I don't think they will because it seems like they took their time with this one.
I wonder if it's gonna be a continuation or a new story.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm hoping they keep the anthology thing going on because I feel like Danvers, and I mean if our our theories are correct, fucking Navarro's dead.
Yeah.
So and then Danvers seems already fulfilled. Like she's kind of at peace with her
Reconciled
situation
with the stepdaughter.
with her stepdaughter. Like they're loving. She feels good about what she believes her son relate to her through Navarro. So I feel like her journey's kind of done, and I that's why I think that Navarro is dead, because I feel like her journey's done. Like she has no family. She never really had love, even though at that brief moment it kind of happened. What the fuck? What was that?
What was that?
Oh, I think my lady's hooked up to the Bluetooth. Oh, it came up on the radio.
The spirit.
But yeah, like it's the fucking it's the apparition. But I think Navarro's story is just done. But that is one thing, because I'm a hopeless romantic. I fucking wish that fucking the native dude fucking ended up getting with her, because like she started opening up to him like right at the end, and then she had to fucking leave like right.
He was so accepting of her too.
Man, yeah. Dude, she fucking just kept stringing that fool along, and he was just like, I mean, I'm in a small town with nobody here. You're the only person that I like, so like kind of has to just deal with it. But he stuck with her, and I was once I saw that toothbrush, I was just like, I think she's dead. Like I was like, she's gonna do like what her sister did or something, And sure enough, like it does kind of show her walking off, and I think that's where it's just kind of done, because she's wearing minimal clothes. Like, so
they'll freeze to death out there.
Yeah, but if they do a season 5, I hope it's something different.
Yeah.
I hope they can kind of tie those, the whole Tuttle thing together, and like
maybe that could be like a constant like thread throughout all these, like just the Tuttle being like that invisible evil, in the background.
Yeah. That like that like fucking that evil force, like that's kind of that always lingers, and like I mean, because it's even there in season 3, or at least they mention it briefly. How there's like fucking like child trafficking and murdering thing going on.
I don't remember if there was any connection with season 2.
No, it was completely just
like its own thing, huh?
Its own thing, yeah. They didn't mention anything, but it would kind of make sense, because like, Alaska, and then in season 3 and 1, they're mostly kind of rural kind of areas, whereas LA's a fucking giant city. There's all kinds of shit going on where kind of don't need that, But I don't know. So part of me too wants to like know what happened. I don't know. It's just my thing. Like each season, I kind of want to know what becomes of them like afterwards, and like maybe little Easter eggs can be thrown, little cameos could have. I fucking love cameos. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, man. Like I think those shits are fucking cool.
Yeah,
like if you throw
like
a fucking cameo, like an Easter egg cameo, man, I'm all about that shit. Like I'll get all fucking excited. I'm that fucking Leonardo DiCaprio meme, pointing, oh shit, like there it is.
Is there one cameo in like anything that you didn't like, that you thought was like, oh really, like that wasn't necessary type of thing?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'm sure there is. I just got to think about it.
Or just one that felt kind of just cheap, like you just did it just to do it.
I mean, I don't even know. Maybe the new Space Jam. There's all kinds of fucking little things in there that
I couldn't finish that movie.
Yeah, it's entertaining, but it's pretty bad.
It did have a joke that I thought was hilarious.
Which one?
Where he thought he was gonna get Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah,
and Michael B. Jordan comes out.
Michael B. Jordan comes out. Yeah, that shit was sick.
That I thought was hilarious. But yeah, I wasn't able to finish that one actually.
I'm trying to think. I keep thinking of the Rocky movies, but when I think about the cameos in that movie, I fucking loved them.
Yeah. Those.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta fucking.
It's a thinker.
I gotta, yeah, because I think a majority of the cameos that I've witnessed with movies that I enjoy,
yeah,
I fucking like.
Enjoy.
If it was a movie that I didn't like and there was a cameo, I probably just kind of shoved it out of my mind because I didn't really like the movie. But yeah, no, I have to get back to you on that, dog. My bad.
No, that's cool. That's cool. So like, what kind of shit do you usually watch these days? Like, if it's not True Detective,
bro. You know what, man?
Like, how do you come across? Because I see you post like what you're watching.
Yeah.
Like, is it just like you look it up, or is it just something you saw randomly? Like, oh, that looks interesting.
TikTok, fool. TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, what happens is I'll be just doom scrolling through TikTok on like my lunch break or something.
Yeah.
You know, so since I work from home, I can fucking just I could take a nap, but before I take a nap, like I have to kind of do something.
Yeah.
And it's usually TikTok. And I'll come across I mean I'm part of like movie talk or whatever, so like I'm always coming across random scenes, and random scenes will be like either it's something that I've never seen or it's something that I want to rewatch because I'm like, fuck, that's a cool scene, I want to watch the whole fucking scene though. Like,
yeah,
it's only showing me a snippet, so like I'll put that on my watch list or whatever. Or if it's something that like, oh, this is a cool scene, like, oh shit, what the fuck happens next, and I'll look up what movie it is, and like, okay, well I'll look it up and see what streaming platform it's on, and then just put on whatever watch list it's on if I have it. If I don't have it, a lot of times it's on like Amazon for rent, and I'll just add it to the watch list, and then like if like sometimes like on payday or whatever, like I'll have extra money, I'll just like, oh fuck it, I can rent it for like $3, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have like a bunch of shit in my watch list that I have to kind of get through and constantly adding to that shit. But yeah, that's usually how I kind of like pick like movies now, like because I mean it's fucking pointless just fucking searching for shit.
Yeah,
there's too much.
There's too much.
Yeah, you kind of have to just like I kind of just let things happen. Like when I come across something that catches my eye, then I'm oh fuck, okay, all right, now I know what I'm gonna watch tonight. Because a lot of times it's like you just do that fucking thing where you're just fucking looking around for like an hour and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
You spend more time searching for something than actually watching it sometimes.
Exactly. It's like, dude. And then I'm the kind of fucking person that, like, when I make dinner, I won't eat my dinner until I find something to watch that I have to engage with, Like,
that's how I am, too.
There's just something, I have to fucking, like, otherwise my food's getting cold.
Yeah. That's why I always try to be like, okay, I got to think of what I'm going to watch before I start making my food.
Yeah, same. And luckily, like, because of TikTok, I've been able to kind of fucking find things to watch for when, like, I prepare myself. If it's something that I really want to watch, I'll fucking skip a nap and just fucking come and watch, like, the first half of it on my lunch break and then, finish it when I get off.
Yeah.
And, I do that sometimes too, but yeah. But you know what streaming platform is fucking sick that I kind of just recently discovered. I mean, I've always known it was there. It's always been in my periphery, but I finally was like, I'm gonna download the app. Fucking Tubi.
Really?
Tubi's fucking
I've been hearing
trash,
that.
half parts fucking sick.
That's what I've been hearing. That it's one of those sleeper ones. Like there's a lot of good shit on there.
Bro,
but I haven't checked it out.
Kickboxer. I watched fucking Little Giants. I fucking watched Steel.
Damn, Steel?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I watched fucking dude, like shit that's in the cut, man.
Yeah.
Like,
the ads don't bother you?
You know what? They used to bother me, but when ads come on, that's when I know it's time I could look at my phone real quick and just look at shit. So it's kind of like a little
break.
Yeah. It kind of gives me a little break. So I kind of like it. I kind of fuck with it. And like the Tubi ads aren't too much. Like I know there's Freevee on Amazon that I watch every now and then.
Yeah.
And their ads are like straight up like a minute, 2 minutes long, or like 2, 3, almost 3 minutes long. And like those ones are fucking annoying.
Yeah.
But the Tubi ones are only like a minute and a half, which it's okay, and I'll just look at shit real quick and okay, whatever. Sometimes I'll fucking find something and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this next.
Yeah.
Fucking, but yeah, because that's what I do. Yeah. If I'm not writing shit, I'm watching movies and stuff, and or trying to read random fucking like indigenous history to fucking find inspiration or something.
What was the last really good movie you watched that you found on TikTok?
Fuck, that's a good question. Fuck, there was a movie that I watched recently that I really liked. It's called The Kindness of Strangers.
Oh, I've been hearing about that one.
It's a good movie. Yeah. It's kind of gritty, but it's weird because it's kind of gritty, depressing, but also kind of feel good. Like it's a cool movie when you kind of see like everything kind of come together. Like it's cool. That one I liked a lot. But yeah, I think that one's the one that I liked the most. That kind of sticks out in my head. But I think one of my absolute favorite movies that I've seen in the last 6-7 months is probably Colin Farrell, that Inner Sheeran.
Oh man, I saw that one like not too long ago,
bro.
Oh, I loved it.
That movie made me fucking cry like a baby,
right?
Dude, that movie. I watched that movie 3 times back to back. Like I watched it one night, fucking told her, I was like, we gotta watch it. Fucking, we watched it again the second day. Fucking third, she actually fell asleep midway through, so I was like, we gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
So I was like, I threw it on again and fucking watched it 3 times in a fucking row. I was like, man, this is the perfect movie, and it's crazy how long the movie is, and it doesn't feel like long,
it,
but it's so like foreboding and kind of slow at times, and like kind of has a lot of atmosphere, but it's weird how it doesn't make you feel like it's dragging, or it's just, I don't know, it's so perfect, and it's funny at times, but also very sad. And
I feel so bad for him in that movie.
For Parekh, yeah, dude, he's just he's a good soul, and he doesn't understand what's going on, but at the same time you can kind of see why that dude wants to distance himself from him, because he's like, bruh, you talk about the same shit every fucking day. I need something new. Yeah. I'm gonna start fucking playing music. I'm gonna start writing fucking songs. He needs something new, but at the same time, like, you don't fucking just dismiss a friendship like that. You guys are gonna come across like each other, and there's, I don't know.
And now, why not include him on the journey?
Thank you. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like, or even just have him in your periphery, and like, you could easily juggle both, because you're fucking writing your songs and you're kicking it with your dog, and then when you're not doing that, you go to the bar, you're to the pub, and you're kicking it, and you're either playing songs there or you're kicking it. Why can't he join you? Why can't he just be there to watch you do what you love, and also just like converse with you? It's like, so who cares if the conversation got stagnant? Like eventually you're gonna run out of fucking musical shit to talk about.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, there's only fucking 9 notes in music. Shit's gonna fucking run out eventually. Yeah. Like, come on. But perfect fucking movie.
Yeah, I love that movie. I love how it ended too, because it felt like there's more to the story. Like, because yes, it was the end of a friendship, but it felt like it was the beginning of like a crazy rivalry.
Yeah. Exactly.
So like I would love to see like a continuation of them just trying to get each other,
each other, yeah. And maybe they could become friends somewhere down the line because they went a little too hard at each other. But yeah, man. But then the fucking the boy, or he's not a boy, but he's like a young man. He's kind of slow.
Oh yeah.
Man, that shit fucking hurt when.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. He's like, all right then. I guess I'll go do something else then. And then he ends up killing himself because he got denied.
That guy plays that kind of character a lot.
Yeah, he does.
He's good at it. Like he is good at it.
He's a great actor. I it's on my watch list. I haven't watched it yet. I kind of have to be in the mood for it. But I've been hearing like mixed things, but mostly good on that Saltburn movie.
Saltburn. Yeah, it was.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I thought it was okay. A lot of the criticisms I've been hearing about it is just like it's like a a worse talented Mr. Ripley.
I kind of did the same shit.
It was okay. It just felt like there was moments in the movie that were kind of shocking, but they were just shocking to be shocking.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't really like a purpose for it to be shocking.
Like, it's got to be crazy. Like,
yeah,
we need a crazy part, so let's just fucking cultivate some shit.
Yeah,
I got it. Yeah, I've been kind of putting it off because sometimes I'll read something that I think I'm gonna watch it, but then I'll read something else. Oh shit, I'll wait. So I'm like I'll let it hang in my periphery for a little bit, and then.
I mean, he is good in it.
Yeah, if it's like if I get to it, I'll get to it. But yeah, no, he's great. He's a great actor. He's in
he was in the Batman too.
Yeah, he's in the Batman, and then he's in this show that I binge watched. It's a crime drama from London or England called Top Boy. Oh, and he plays one of the antagonists in the last season, and he did a great job. I felt he could have hung around in the season a little bit longer, but it was still fucking sick, and it was a good show. If you like gritty crime drama shit, great.
Have you
especially if you're into English shit?
Have you seen Killing of a Sacred Deer?
No,
that's with him and Colin Farrell.
Oh fuck! Okay, I gotta see that.
That movie's kind of fucked up.
Bro, I gotta see that.
Yeah, that one's good.
I love fucked up movies. I love like soul crushing movies, bro. That's my shit. Like
his character, the kid, his character's kind of scary in that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that one's good. You should check that one out.
In that Top Boy show that I was telling you about, his character is like menacing too.
Yeah,
kind of like a sinister, bad, like crime dude. Like he's fucking sick. Yeah, that dude's bad. But yeah, what's it called?
Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Killing of a Sacred Deer. Okay, I gotta check that shit out.
Yeah, that one was really fucking good.
Is it streaming on anything or?
I think it might be on Max. I don't know if you have Max.
In this house, we call it HBO.
HBO, okay, HBO.
Out there, it's called Max.
Out there,
in this house, HBO. No, I'll check that shit out. Have you seen? Speaking of Colin Farrell, I saw a really weird fucking movie with that fool recently, called The Lobster.
Oh,
bro,
okay,
that's a great movie.
Yeah. So the guy that made The Lobster made Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right.
Dude, I love The Lobster.
Lobster's great, man.
That movie's so good.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah. That's the same guy that did that new movie that came out, Poor Things. I don't know if you've heard of it, with Mark Ruffalo, Emma Stone.
Yeah. I've heard good things about that movie. I'm just waiting for it to come on streaming.
Yeah, same here. Watch it. Same here. But yeah, it's the same guy.
Are you stoked for, or have you seen Dune yet?
Okay, so I'm seeing it next week.
Fuck,
I'm seeing it on Saturday.
I'm gonna see it after I get paid next week too. But I'm gonna go like on a weird day, like Tuesday or some shit. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to stay away from anything. Yeah, because I haven't even watched any trailers for it.
Bro, I come across like stuff on Twitter and TikTok, and I just keep fucking. I'm just like, no, I'm not reading anything that has to do with Dune or anything.
Yeah,
because I don't want it to be spoiled. Even though I have an idea, just because I've seen the original '80s one.
Yeah,
but I know it's different and it's cooler. So.
Because I love the first one.
Yeah, first one's dude.
The first one's good.
She actually made a joke about it the other day. She's like, "Oh, well, you're gonna watch Atreides again?" I'm like, I want to, but no, I'm not. I want to keep fucking. Yeah, I've watched it. I want to say 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Say. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what it is, man. I fucking like that movie. So and I don't really watch movies over and over again like that unless it's something that I'm obsessed about. But like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to do that shit, watch movies over and over again. But like as an adult, I don't really do that. But there's certain movies, for whatever reason, they keep just grabbing me and fucking reeling me in, like The Godfather, dude. So when I thought I was out, they fucking pulled me back in.
Pull me right back in.
Pull me back in. But yeah, Dune's a fucking dude. That first one's fucking perfect. It'd be perfect if they just kept the movie going instead of stopped it.
Yeah.
Fucking part 1 bullshit. Like that.
So, are you a fan of The Crow?
Oh, bro. I don't know if you can see. I got a little crow figure right there on my thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
On my little fucking shrine right there, my record shrine. But yes, I'm a big Eric Draven fan. I don't know about this younger generation, though, dog. What the fuck? He's supposed to be some kind of fucking SoundCloud rapper.
Wait, is that real?
So, That's what I hear. I don't know how true it is.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, because like when I saw the first picture, I was like, okay, that looks kind of sick. Like he kind of looks like a little bit more like the graphic novel Eric Draven, just in the face, not so much the hair.
Yeah.
And he's like kind of skinny, like just kind of like sickly looking. I was like, oh, it kind of looks cool, but I was like, the weird random tattoos, shitty tattoos. I was like, that's kind of weird, but I'm like, whatever. And then like, I didn't think anything of it. I wasn't stoked, but I wasn't like, I didn't have any disdain for it.
Yeah.
And then I started coming across people like, oh yeah, so supposedly his inspiration was like Lil Peep, and I'm like, no way. And then like another picture surfaced of like his haircut and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh bruh, they better not fucking turn this fool into a fucking. They better not turn my boy Eric Draven into a fucking SoundCloud rapper. That fool's a rocker through and through.
Yeah.
He's got a guitar. Like what the fuck? Oh my god. I know you got the reinvent shit, but man. Some things just shouldn't be touched, dude. That shit should not be touched.
And then like this has been in so like for so long has been like, oh, new Crow movies coming out.
Yeah.
New Crow movies coming out. So like I've always been like, I'll believe it when I see a trailer.
Yeah.
And then even when this image was released, I was like, I'll believe it when I see a trailer. Like
I want to know what happened to Jason Momoa. Originally it was supposed to be Jason Momoa that was going to be
that's right.
the
That's
Crow.
right.
They mentioned that like 3 or 4 years ago, and then it never happened, and then which I liked the Skarsgårds, like they're fucking cool actors.
Yeah.
And especially that one that does it. He's great. But
that's really the only reason why I'm kind of interested.
I mean, that's the only reason I'm gonna go watch the movie. Well, I mean, I love the story. It's a great story, but that man, I'm just fucking disappointed. I just hope they don't fucking. I hope they don't fucking play out my boy Eric Draven. Dude. That's,
yeah, we'll see. Because I saw those images.
There ain't no coming back, baby.
Yeah,
there ain't no coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw those images and I was like, oh no, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know.
It's like, come on, bro, what the fuck?
We'll see though. We'll see. Because the Skarsgårds, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's sick.
But then I think I looked up the director, and the director did something that I was like, what? No, I'm not down.
Oh no.
So I can't remember what it was though. Fuck, I'm gonna have to look it up.
I mean, I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a Crow fan. It's a great, dude. That graphic novel, and the movie are just fucking sick. It's so cool, man. Like, god damn it. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with City of Angels, and there's this thing on YouTube where I guess there was basically the studio basically chopped the fuck out of City of Angels and kind of made it shittier.
Yeah.
And I guess the original ideas and concepts were really good. Like, and it was supposed to be a longer movie, like closer to 2 hours. And so there's a lot of like things that are kind of missing from it that could have made it better. But the studio's like, no, it needs to be an hour and a half, and then we need to make it more accessible. So it needs to be fucking cornier. And it was already pretty low budget for for what it was. But yeah, and people are like, yeah, man, like. They hope that there's like a director's cut out there somewhere, but I guess there isn't because I think the stuff that they got rid of got trashed or some shit like that. I don't know, but yeah. But even with how shitty it was, I still liked that movie. I still enjoyed it. Fucking weird ass Iggy Pop and fucking Deftones playing. Fucking.
Fuck, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
At a fucking Dia de los Muertos fucking show or some shit.
You a Deftones guy? Yeah,
bro, I don't understand the fucking hate that
I don't get it either.
These new fucking Twitter fucking hardcore losers and older hardcore fools, fucking they're the worst band ever. Die, fool. They're really not, dog. They really aren't. You guys are just fucking stupid.
Because I mean, okay, so I like religiously watch Hard Lore.
Same.
Yeah.
I fucking love Hard Lore.
Yeah, like I fucking love that podcast. Yeah. But like whenever Deftones is brought up, like Colin is always just like
they fucking scoff at it. I'm like, bruh. Shush.
But I mean, I'll admit, in high school, I didn't fuck with Deftones. But I was very close-minded because in my mindset in high school was like, if it doesn't sound like Slipknot, I don't like it.
Well, not so much Slipknot, but no.
But that's how my mind.
That's
was.
how my mind was too. But for a different like so. My mind at that point was very same closed, narrow-minded.
Yeah,
I was just like, if that shit ain't got no fucking like fast skank beat or fucking, if it's not punk or hardcore, I'm not fucking with that shit.
Yeah,
and Deftones was like, not that at all.
Yeah,
you know, because it was new metal. But when I was in high school, White Pony had come out, and I'm not gonna lie, I secretly liked it, but I would never fucking tell anybody. I'd never tell anybody, but. When I was younger, I loved fucking the first was it Adrenaline, right?
Yeah,
I loved Adrenaline because like before new metal was a thing. Like I liked the Korn self-titled. I liked Adrenaline. I liked Roots, of course.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine. I loved all that shit, but I also loved Pantera, Slayer, Rancid, Pennywise. All these I was just a fucking melting pot at a very young age. Little did I know that's gonna foreshadow how my adult life would be. But once I hit like high school, I started narrowing it down. No, just punk, fool, just punk. Okay, and then hardcore is a form of punk, and so hardcore was okay for me.
Yeah,
those were okay for me to listen to, and you know still be keep my punk street cred alive. You know.
Yeah.
But like you listen to fucking Deftones or Korn, nah, you're a fucking loser. Like, yeah, fuck that shit. It's not punk, bro. You know, nah. But Deftones is one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, I fucking love Deftones.
Yeah, I love Deftones. I'll never hate on them. I'll never understand the hate other than it's just haterism. It's just jealousy or something. Like, I don't know. People just want to, like I said, man. Like what we said earlier, motherfuckers turn in their edgelord cards to become fucking weird fucking critics.
Yeah.
And bash shit that they don't even, either they don't understand it or they're just doing it just to get attention. It's just weird.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like the whole Beatles thing too, man. Like, okay, yeah, of course the Beatles aren't fucking great when you listen to them now, but like back then that shit was like very innovative. Like
they changed the game.
They were game changers. There wasn't shit like that going on. So I'll never understand that fucking hate too. And then plus they got fucking records where, dude, those motherfuckers were high on LSD and you can hear, it feels like you're on LSD when you listen to it. And like, I miss me with that shit too, dude. Like,
and they weren't even around that long.
Yeah.
Like that's what's crazy.
I think it was like, what, 8 years?
Maybe.
Something like that. Man, it's like, bro, fuck that shit. Oh, they're a fucking boy band. Like, yeah, maybe when they first started, you can say they were a boy band, but dude, they played rock and roll. They wrote original songs, and then they fucking changed the game for fucking psychedelics or psychedelic rock, and just just miss me with that shit, dude. I don't know, man. Haterism's fucking played out, dog.
Yeah,
especially when you get older, you know. You kind of don't have
time for that shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's like, nah, man. I'm just gonna focus on things that I enjoy, dude. And if I don't enjoy something, I just keep it to myself and just fucking, whatever. I'm not gonna be like, wow, I wasted fucking 20 seconds of my life listening to this fucking song. Like, bro, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, exactly. Like, damn, that sucks for you. Like,
my bad.
Thanks for the view or the stream, or whatever,
Yeah, just like, man, I don't got time for that, dude. Just fucking, just keep it moving, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you're online, just keep it scrolling. Just
keep it scrolling. There you go. Keep it scrolling. I like that. Man, you all with the one-liners, man. That's what's up, man.
Call me Schwarzenegger, baby.
Well, man, you know what? Thank you. You invited me into your home and let me chat you up with this shit. It's fucking. I haven't seen you in a while, so it was good catching up too.
It's been a minute, bro. Yeah.
But any last thing, anything you're working on, you want to talk about real quick? Anything you want to shout out?
Xibalba's got a new EP out called Aslan on Close Casket. Pick that up.
Amazing, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That was fun to record. We went back to Taylor, and shout out to Taylor Young. Fucking probably one of the last recordings I think at the original pit. So I'm glad we got to do that before they got evicted or whatever happened there. I don't really know the specifics, but rest in peace to the True Pit. Really stoked to see what comes of the new spot.
Yeah, I was able to get the Xibalba and the Soul Search Pits studio shirts.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. Soul Search. Oh man, fucking Soul Search, dude. I remember listening to that. I listened to a couple songs on the LP back when they recorded it.
I know I have those on my Google Drive.
Man, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it sees the light of day someday.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Xibalba Aslan, Close Casket. Go pick that shit up. Mortuary Punishment, nothing going on. I think that there's still tapes available. Some tapes available on Transylvanian Recordings. Tzompantli. I think we still have a few records left in on the $20 spin website, and nothing new other than we got an LP coming out this year. I can't go into specifics just yet, but it'll be out sometime this year.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Thanks again, man.
Yeah,
and,
thank you. Thanks for having me, brother.
And thanks everybody for checking this episode out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Hell yeah, Betamax for life.
Hell yeah.